When you think about Oklahoma, three things probably come to mind: the musical, college football, and low-cost living. But in a world where affordable sounds like a tired story your grandpa tells about 1962 gas prices, could that actually be true? Well, I crunched the numbers, and turns out it is. Today, we're breaking down why Oklahoma might just be your wallet's new BFF. Let's start with the basics. Oklahoma ranks among the top 10 most affordable states in the US, with a cost of living about 14% below the national average. Translation: your butt gets a whole lot more bang here, buddy. The average cost to live in Oklahoma per year is around $38,650, the second lowest in the country, only behind West Virginia. Now compare that to Texas at $45K or California at a nauseating $65K. Oof. Now let's get even more granular. If you moved to Oklahoma City from Dallas, where the cost of living is nearly 20% higher, and you were making the average US salary of $66,622, you'd only need around $53K to live the same lifestyle here. You'd spend 58% less on housing and 20% less on utilities. Gonna have to start calling you Daddy Warbucks with savings like that. Now let's get a little wild. Say you moved here from Los Angeles, where the cost of living is over 45% higher. I just threw up. To maintain the same standard of living, you'd only need to make around $36K in Oklahoma City. And housing, you'd spend 325% less. No, that's not a typo. That's math, baby. Speaking of housing, if you treat Zillow like a social media app, get ready to have your shells shocked. Because another thing you can afford in Oklahoma, a place to live. Revolutionary, I know. You won't find $3,000 studios with character, rent your special paint job, and a city view brick wall. Average rent in Oklahoma is only around $1,035. That's not just low, that's maybe I'll finally adopt a dog and dress him in cute clothes low. And if you're hoping to buy a home one day, that dream's actually doable here. While the national median home price floats around $420K, Oklahoma's is closer to $240K. And if you want a yard, a garage, or dare I say a swimming pool, you can actually get it without having to move 90 minutes from civilization. Bonus alert! Oklahoma also has the third lowest property tax burden in the US. Most homeowners pay under $1,500 a year. Nationally, more like $4,500. With those kind of savings, you could splurge on new furniture, the good kind, or a hot tub, or a Japanese toilet that sings to you. Alright, so housing's a big deal, but let's talk about the rest of your life. Gas, food, date nights, and that Target run that was supposed to only be for milk. In Oklahoma, all of that is refreshingly reasonable. Groceries are about 10% cheaper than the national average, and utilities, think trash, water, and electricity, cost about 4% less per month than the rest of the country. And because life's not just bills, let's talk fun. In Oklahoma, you've actually got wiggle room to treat yourself. Here, a night on the town or a family trip to the zoo won't trigger a full-on budget crisis. A movie ticket, about $10. Craft beer, try $6. And a nice steak dinner, cheaper than a salad at Erewhon.
And I also found $26 water.
Concerts, festivals, state parks, sports, comedy clubs, museums, breweries, zoos. It's all here, just without the $50 parking or $17 drinks that were mostly ice anyway. So yeah, maybe those cheap rumors are true. But here's the thing, living in Oklahoma doesn't mean living less. It means living smart. It means buying a house and furniture. It means being able to take a vacation every once in a while. It means you can build a career, raise a family, start a business, or just breathe without that barely making it anxiety hanging over your head. So, is Oklahoma really that affordable? The numbers say yes, but the real value is in what that affordability gives you back. A life you actually want to live, not just one you're barely surviving. If we've got you thinking about moving to Oklahoma, be sure to subscribe to Live in Oklahoma for more videos like this.